Themes in So the Path Does Not Die. Point 1. Female Genital Mutilation, FGM. FGM stands out as a major theme in Pede Hollist's So the Path Does Not Die. In the novel, it is portrayed as a traditional coming-of-age ritual that makes a girl a woman and confirms her belonging to the community. While Amadou and Naboo opposed the practice after losing their first daughter to it, Baramusu, Fina's grandmother, strongly defended it and urged Fina to uphold the tradition. Fina herself was eager to undergo the rite, but her father pulled her away before it was completed, leaving her only slightly cut. Her life is heavily influenced by this incomplete initiation in Talaba. She interprets many of her later struggles, especially in the United States, as the result of the curses pronounced on her family after they fled the village. This partly explains her eventual return to Sierra Leone in search of her grandmother. Point 2. Ethnic and racial discrimination. Discrimination is another dominant theme. At Crowther College, Fina faces ethnic bias because she is Fulani, a minority group. Her boyfriend Kimi disregards her plight, and her roommate Mamuna also discriminates against her, straining their relationship. Even in the United States, her employer assumes her failings represent all Africans. These experiences of prejudice make her time at university unbearable and contribute to her dropping out, though her resilience later helps her achieve modest success abroad. Point 3. Quest for happiness and belonging. Fina's pursuit of happiness and acceptance begins the night her circumcision was disrupted and continues into adulthood. In Freetown she suffers through family difficulties, academic setbacks, and ethnic bias. Later, in the United States, despite her financial success, she still feels unfulfilled and ties her misfortunes to the failed ritual. Convinced she can only find true belonging in her homeland, she returns to Sierra Leone to reconnect with her roots and dedicate herself to supporting war-traumatized children. Point 4. Marriage and love. The twin themes of love and marriage are central in the novel. Fina's marriage to Jemal was abusive, physically, emotionally, and sexually, and she endured it only to secure her green card. After achieving this, she divorced him. Her bond with Cami, however, is strong and enduring. Although Jemal disrupted their wedding, Fina and Cami reconciled, and his love eventually brought him to Sierra Leone to live with her and their daughter Demususeles. The novel also highlights the love between a man and Bayo, whose relationship culminates in marriage after a man relocates from the US to Nigeria. Point 5. Death. Death runs throughout the narrative. Amadou, after relocating his family to Freetown, because of the interrupted ritual and the curses that followed, died less than a year later from an untreated tetanus infection sustained at work. His death forced Fina to live with Pa Hedel. Later, after Fina's move to the US, her mother Naboo also died, and Fina could not attend her funeral due to the short Islamic burial rites. Death is also evident in the destruction caused by Sierra Leone's civil war, which obliterated her village, Talaba, and motivated her decision to support traumatized survivors. Point 6. Sexual harassment. Sexual exploitation is another recurring theme. Pa Hedel, Fina's guardian after her father's death, coerces her into luring school friends into secret sexual encounters with him, bribing her with gifts to ensure her silence. At Crowther College, Kizzy, a lab assistant, manipulates Fina into visiting his apartment under the pretense of academic help, only to assault her. Jemal also abused her during their marriage, even to the point of nearly choking her.